And a pleasant good afternoon, fans. Welcome to the Panther Den as we get set for another non-conference battle between the Tuscola Mountaineers and the Franklin Panthers. First up, it is the girls varsity as the Lady Panthers come in after a loss on Saturday at the hands of the Rabun County Lady Cats. We're going to have the national anthem now.
What's so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave. For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
What a great rendition of our national anthem by Charlie Inhabitant as we get set for the girls varsity. Panthers come in at 5-3 overall after that loss to the Rabun County Lady Wildcats on Saturday. The Mountaineers come in at 0-7, and they just participated in a tournament in Cherokee over this past weekend. I'm George Young alongside Tony Christie as we get set for more basketball. Tony, we've done this a lot over the past 4 days, and it's good to be back here in the Den for some Monday night hoops action.
Yes, looking forward to this one too on both sides. See how the Lady Panthers can bounce back after the loss on Saturday to Rabun County, and in the nightcap watching the boys play against a tough Tuscola team.
Yeah, it should be entertaining later on in that boys game. You've got a player you've mentioned a couple of times in some of our broadcasts that is averaging just about 40 points a game, officially 39 points a game. So that'll be coming up at about 7, maybe 6:45, as this one's getting underway a little bit earlier than we were supposed to, which was supposed to be about 5:30. Here's the starting lineup for Coach Scott Hartbarger. It is a familiar lineup. Sierra Wade, Sydney Williams, Kanan Drake, Michaela Brewer, and Nevaeh Tran, the starting five for Coach Hartbarger. See if the Lady Panthers can bounce back from that disappointing loss at the hands of the Lady Cats. Went back and watched a little bit of that game, Tony, and it was very competitive. And under 4, it was within a couple of points. It was tied at one point, and then it just kind of got away from the Lady Panthers.
Yes, it did, and I think it was more due to the fact that they had a back-to-back.
Yeah.
You know, they played a tough game on Friday night, and then they had to come back, against the undefeated Rabun County girls team. So that's where I think that they fell off at the end there.
And we are underway as Sydney Williams jumps center, and Tuscola will control the opening tip. As Richardson has it, she'll kick it over on the left side. It goes to Glantz, back up top to Cooper Richardson, the sophomore, being harassed by Wade. Over to Glantz now. And she lost control of it, and it's going to head out of bounds. Who was the last to touch it? It was off of a Mountaineer, so Franklin basketball.
And that was the Lady Panthers started off in a 2-3 zone. They usually start off either man-to-man or 1-3-1, so 2-3 is pretty good for them to start off in.
Kanan Drake with it, gives it up to Nevaeh Tran, who runs the point for Coach Hartbarger. Pick it over to Sierra. Wade directing traffic. Going to find Kanan in the corner. Whip it back around. Kanan thought about a jumper, kicks it out to Wade. Now to Williams. Sydney Williams lost control of it briefly. Knocked away from her, and it's out of bounds off of a Lady Mountaineer.
And Lady Mountaineers are starting off in a 3-2, which is a strange defense. A lot of people don't play 3-2s too much, but they're in a 3-2, and it has the Lady Panthers confused for a little while.
Another ball batted out of bounds. Tran to trigger, gets it into Kanan Drake. She got fouled on the way up. That'll send Kanan Drake to the line for a couple of free throw shots. First foul on Tuscola. That one's going to be whistled on Marissa Johnson. That'll be her first. 2 shots at the stripe. Had a very entertaining JV game.
Yes.
The JV boys were able to come out victorious. JV girls did not play tonight. After the game, the coach for Tuscola got thrown out of a game that had already been completed.
Yes.
And I found out some more information right before this one. I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
Tony, as to why it happened.
Right.
A turnover. Sierra Wade with it over to Tran. She's going to jack a 3. In and out, no good. And the rebound is off of Kanan Drake with 6:44 to go in the opening period. Coach Hardbarger going to pick up full court. Richardson has some trouble with it. And a whistle and a tie-up. But Zeshidero is going to be with Franklin. Now, I looked at the schedule, and this is kind of an oddity. The past 5 games, Lady Panthers have won 1, lost 1, won 1, lost 1. So hopefully that bodes well.
Yeah.
Last time they were out here on the court, they suffered a defeat. So hopefully this one will go into the win column as Glance cannot get the jumper to go for the free throw line. It's out of bounds and off of a Lady Panther. Coach Pam Bryant for the Lady Mountaineers going to check in. Brittany Stapleton. She's into the game for the first time as Trogdon has it. Feeds it over to Glance. Back out it goes Stapleton, who just checked in. Jacks a 3, no. Rebound picked up by the Lady Mountaineers. Glance going to shoot, can't convert from that baseline corner. And Tran will bring it down court. Brewer kicks it out. Wade. 3 wouldn't fall. Rebound. Drake has it, and then she gets tied up. Possession arrow is to Tuscola. 5:49 to go in the opening stanza. Girls varsity, boys to follow. About 6:45 or so. Good that you're tuned in. George Young along with Tony Christie.
And we talked about this. We talked about this last Saturday. What do you like? Yeah, as a coach, do you like playing a lot of games? Because they've actually played games this whole weekend. They played Friday, Saturday, and then Monday, and they didn't have practice on Sunday. So whatever you're seeing is a remnants of Friday's game.
Sierra Wade 3. That's an air ball picked up by Tran. Feeds underneath. It's kicked by Grace Glance. They'll reset now. 5:25 remaining in the opening period. It's a baseball score right now. 1-0.
1-0.
Kanan Drake jumper. That one wouldn't fall. Glance gives it up. Jumper up by Webster, and she converts and gives Tuscola a 2-1 advantage. Under 5 to play first quarter. Kanan Drake backs in, goes up. Was it a foul or a tie-up?
One official had a foul, one official had a tie-up.
And it's going to be a tie-up. Possession arrow is to Franklin. Tran out to Drake. Finds Williams. Powers up. Gets fouled. That'll send Sydney Williams to the line. Second and whistled on the Lady Mountaineers. One's going to go against Marissa Johnson. Her second. As Sydney Williams will be at the line for 2 shots. Sydney Williams will try to give the Lady Panthers a 3-2 lead. She can't convert. Rebound secured by Michaela Brewer. Gives it up to Tran. She finds a lane and dishes one over to Kanan. Drake will hit the jumper. Baseline as that one is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Sierra Wade. Or no, they're going to whistle a foul on Wade. A reach in. First on Wade and the first on the Lady Panthers in this game. 4:26 to go, first quarter.
And I'm not sure if how the Lady Panthers are actually playing.
And that one is going to be intercepted. Kanan Drake, coast to coast, gets fouled. Hits the deck. She'll be at the line. That'll be on Grace Glantz, her first, team's third.
And the Lady Panthers come out a little sluggish right now, because when you're playing a team that is 0-7 and 0-3, you want to make sure that they have no hope at all, from the beginning. And right now, the Tuscola, they're playing, playing it pretty tough. See if Coach Scott Hartbarger brings that pressure again to try to get his girls going. Here comes that pressure, that 1-2-2 pressure.
Lady Panthers up 6-2. They'll break the press for the Lady Mountaineers. Westmoreland drives in, gets double teamed, kicks it out. Richardson just inside the arc, gets the jumper to go. Cooper Richardson, sophomore for Coach Pam Bryant, the Lady Mountaineers, cuts into that Panther lead. It's 6-4 now. As Nevaeh Tran will hold it up and now give it up to Sierra Wade. Baseline jumper for Kanan Drake would not fall. A similar trend here, Tony, we saw in the fourth quarter of that game against Raven County. Some open jump shots, some open shots in general just are not falling.
And I'm telling you, it's a lot to do with their normal routine is not happening right now because they're out of school.
Sierra Wade can't convert. Offensive board, Kanan Drake, she goes up. She'll get fouled.
And when you're out of rhythm like that, what happens is you're not getting the same amount of shots that you normally get during the day, before a game, and you're eating probably a little bit off and everything.
You're not going to bed till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right, there's no school, and if you couple that with they haven't had practice. Literally, I think they had like 1 practice last week, and then 2 games, and then a game right now. You're going to get what you got last game.
So Drake will attempt one more and hit. Nothing but net with the second shot. Tori Inslee going to check in for Kanan Drake. She takes a seat.
And Chella Green has checked in as well.
Chella snuck in there. And we got a traveling violation up top on Delaney Buchanan. Now Kendall Burns going to check in for Tran. 2 minutes 45 seconds left. Hardbarger is getting some bench players in to give his starters a rest here. So we took the final couple of minutes here in the first period. 7-4 Lady Panthers as Burns will hold it up high, give it up to Chella Green. Green's three hits the bottom of the net. And extends that Panther lead now to 6, their biggest so far in this one. 2:19 left.
And this is, after we've seen the past 3 games, this is the energy squad that comes in the game. They bring a lot of energy.
Stapleton is going to get fouled. Chella Green will pick up her first and the second on the Lady Panthers. Into the game now, Chesney Berry for the first time as Michaela Brewer takes a seat. That's going to be a turnover as Stapleton was on the baseline when she touched it. As you can see, there are a lot of empty seats here in the gymnasium. Typical during the holidays, no school.
Yes.
This is an early start too. And the times have changed multiple times over the past couple of weeks. So I don't think some folks knew exactly when this one was supposed to start. There was question even about 2 hours ago when it was supposed to start. But we're glad that you're with us here on the Franklin Panthers Sports Network. And eventually we're going to have some floor shots here. Our camera crew, it's not supposed to start till 5:30. And our help has arrived, and we've got the cameras. There's a shot right there. But when things aren't supposed to start till 5:30, you know.
I almost showed up not on time. I was training someone. I looked. I was like, oh, okay. I have to go call a game.
Minute 40 left here in the first.
Travel.
Chesney Berry going to travel with it on that low block. Shuffled her feet. Stapleton will bring it up. High pass over to Glantz. Now going to find an open Buchanan. She can't get the layup. Rebound Chesney Berry. Over to Carlton. Burns had trouble. Picks it up. Lifts the shot. He got it to go. 8-point advantage now. Stapleton attempts. Can't bank it home. Rebound on the floor. And a foul whistle. No. Is it a timeout? It is going to be a foul.
Yes.
Foul on Kendall Burns. Going to be her first and the third on the Lady Panthers with 51 seconds left. First quarter of action here at the Den this evening. Buchanan gives it up. Shot from the free throw line wouldn't fall for Abby Webster, but she was fouled. That one's going to be on Taylor Carlton for the Lady Panthers. First on Carlton and fourth so far in this one. And we've got some shots upcoming for Abby Webster. First one would not fall for Webster. Couldn't get the second to fall. Got her own rebound. That shot wouldn't fall. And on the board, it is off of a Lady Panther underneath. .36 seconds left as the pass is intercepted. Chella Green picks it up, gives it up to Torrey. And Inslee going to find Green into the front court now as it's knocked away off of a Lady Mountaineer. 27.2 left.
Because we've done so many games, I've seen Chella Green has great anticipation. warning for going over the line while.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what that was. Yeah, but Chella Green, she has great anticipation on defense of where the next pass is going to go, and she usually runs right through it.
Green with it with 17 seconds left. Over to Burns. Thought about a three. Alphonse Chella Green on the dribble. Chella running shot. Got it to go. Panthers up by 10 now. Their biggest lead. 3 seconds left. At the buzzer. Glance. Can't get it to go. 1 quarter in the books here at the Panther Den. And Franklin on top. 14-4 as we head to break on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. You're locked into the Franklin Panthers Sports Network.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
You're watching Lady Panther basketball on FPSN.
Welcome back as the second quarter is about to begin here at the Panther Den on a Monday evening of hoops on the Franklin Panthers Sports Network. George Young along with Tony Christie, and we have a stat keeper tonight as well. And
yes, Chelsea McGuire.
You've got some help. You're teaching her
Yes.
to run your stat program here, and
so I can talk a little more.
It's hard keeping stats and being able to talk and keep track of what's going on. There she is. Say hi.
Say hi.
There you are. We're back to action here. Glance with it. She'll give it up to Richardson. 3 off the mark. Rebound Michaela Brewer. And then she gets reached in on. Give that one to Delaney Buchanan. It's the 16th foul on Tuscola. After a shaky start, Tony, Panthers able to get some buckets to go late in that first quarter and extend the lead to 10. The starters are back in.
Yes, and Tuscola, what's happening is they played man-to-man with the subs were in. Now when the stars back in, they're back to that 3-2.
Cooper Richardson's shot wouldn't fall. Rebound, Kanan Drake. And a turnover in the backcourt. Richardson to get it in, does high up top to Trogdon, and then Trogdon going to travel with it. Third game in 4 days for the Lady Panthers, both the varsity boys and girls. Game Friday night, game Saturday, and then a game this afternoon.
Yeah, and when you go into these stretches, you want to be playing good because, it's all dictated off of that first game because you actually don't have practice in between any of the other two.
Tran shot wouldn't fall. Brewer with the rebound. Her shot wouldn't fall. Another offensive board. It's Sydney Williams. She kicks it out. Tran over to Wade. Feeding Williams underneath. High off the glass. No. Rebound. Kicked off Kanan Drake's leg and out of bounds. Luckily, all of these games have been at home. The travel time is not factored in, but still. You're here at the gym 2-3 hours before game time.
Right. It's essentially just like having a holiday tournament like they normally do.
Wade off to the races. She can't get the layup. And a tie up on the rebound. And the possession arrow is with Franklin. Drake off balance shot wouldn't fall. Rebound Tuscola. Trogdon into the front court. Richardson pulls it high. Over it goes to Glance. Glance guarded by Sierra Wade. Now finds Richardson. It's double team. Knocked away. Picked up in the backcourt by Glance. Grace Glance into the corner. She'll heave one. Now back up top, it goes to Richardson. Trogdon had it briefly, found Johnson. Now the glance, 3-ball, up and good. Grace glance.
And that's great ball movement by Tuscola on that one.
Kanan Drake will dribble up high. Swing it over to Wade. Wade now finds Michaela Brewer. Brewer to Tran with 5:30 remaining in this first half. A lot of fans are walking in and saying we're in the second quarter. It's only 5:39. Started about 5:15. Another turnover. Richardson. Bounce pass underneath Buchanan, and a tie-up. Possession arrow going to stay with the Tuscola Mountaineers. Well, starters have been in here this whole second half, well, this whole second quarter, Sonny.
Right.
You may have to bring some spark plugs off the bench. I see Tori Inslee getting up. Because when the bench players have been in there, there's been a spark offensively.
Yes. And
deep three, off the mark. Glance couldn't hit.
Nice pass.
Sierra Wade can't get it to go. Williams' point-blank shot wouldn't fall. And on the rebound, got a foul coming up. Going against Sierra Wade for the Lady Panthers. Her second, and the fifth whistled on Franklin Inslee, and Chesney Berry going to check in. .450 remains here in the second. Trogdon holds it high. Now a dangerous pass, knocked away. Tori Inslee gets fouled, can't convert, but she'll be at the line. That'll be the 17th foul on Tuscola. It's going against Emily Trogdon. The senior picks up her first foul. And Inslee could not convert on that first one. She'll get one more. Second shot up and good.
See if they go back to that press. Yes.
Tuscola going to break it with Trogdon into the front court. Check that Stapleton into the front court. Brittany Stapleton dishes underneath to Buchanan. Shot wouldn't fall. Out of bounds. Last touch by Westmoreland. Back over to Franklin. 4:20 to go, second quarter. Candace Parker brings it up for Coach Scott Hartbarger. As Inslee now swings it to Kanan Drake, baseline jumper. She got that one to go. Nothing but net. And extends the lead back to 10 and 17-7.
And that's what the Lady Panthers need to do. They need to push the ball down the court and then get open shots and take them, and kind of get a little energy back.
Stapleton calls out the offense. Buchanan has it. Dangerous pass picked up by Trogdon. Now to Johnson, left side. Johnson travels in and then gets fouled. By who? It's going against Sydney Williams. Her first and the sixth on the Lady Panthers. 3:35 to go, second quarter. No shots here. It's on the floor. Stapleton will trigger. Gets it in, a catch and shoot three. Well off the mark, no good for Marissa Johnson. And Michaela Brewer brings it up, gives it up. Parker, out it goes. Inslee three, got it.
There you go.
Tori Inslee with a trifecta.
Push the tempo. Push the tempo, get early, easy shots.
Stapleton. Side to side, now going to attack. Well off the mark. Rebound, Michaela Brewer. 3 minutes left, second quarter. Brewer, off balance shot. Got it to go. Now a whistle and a timeout going to be called by Pam Bryant, head coach of the Tuscola Lady Mountaineers. She wants to talk things over. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take one as well. With 2:54 to go. Thanks for hanging with us on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. You're locked into the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
You're watching Lady Panther Varsity Basketball.
Welcome back. Thank you, ladies. 2:54 to go in the second. George Young along with Tony Christie. Share our Facebook post, our live feed. Like our Facebook page if you haven't already. Watch it on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you do all those things, you'll be notified when we're live, when we upload content to YouTube. We upload content to Facebook.
Good
steal on the inbounds pass, and a quick foul on the Lady Mountaineers. Candace Parker with the steal. Should be 1-1, shouldn't it?
It should be.
Well, they're not going to say it was a foul, evidently.
Oh.
And it goes to Kanan Drake. Drake's shot wouldn't fall. Got her own rebound. Powers up and gets the bucket.
Now the Lady Panthers have gone to man-to-man to kind of, force some things to happen.
Bodies on the floor. Good gracious.
Oof.
And a tie-up possession arrow is with the Tuscola Mountaineers. 2:26 second quarter. Chella Green gonna check into the game for Coach Hartbarger. Buchanan with it.
Good pass.
This is a pass to Trogdon. We'll check that to Stapleton. Her shot wouldn't fall. 2:15 left second quarter. Green on the dribble. Feeds Drake. Drake gets fouled. Count it. And one. Marissa Johnson picks up the foul. Eighth team foul, by the way, on Tuscola. Drake at the line for one. Panthers are now building onto that lead, up to 20 now. Comfortable 27-7 advantage, and something that you talked about in the open. If you just joined us, Tony, you talked about a team that's struggling.
Right.
You want to try to put them away early.
Yeah. So then they make it. It makes it feel like the other 7 games that they already played. Because it's winning is contagious and losing is contagious too. To a point. So if you can do your part and make it seem like it's going to end up like the other games, go ahead and do it. Do it early. So then players that don't get to play that much, they'll be able to get in the game as well. As we see Chapman coming in right now. Sydney Chapman.
Parker got tied up, or check that, Barry got tied up. They're going to whistle a reach-in foul on Abby Webster. That'll be her first. Lady Mountaineers 19 foul. 1-1 for Barry. She got the first. You want to give your opponent, if they're struggling, the oh no, here we go again feeling.
Right, exactly. And then that's good for your team, because everyone could get in, and people that are contributing in practice get to come into the game and play now. That's like to see Sydney Chapman, number 33 there. We hadn't seen her in 2 games. So this is good, something good for her too. .90 seconds left. Almost a steal. Chella Green
got her fingers on it. It's out of bounds to Tuscola. Stapleton to trigger, side court. And it's going to be stolen away. Picking it up is Chapman. Bounce pass over to Burns. High arcing shot wouldn't fall. Rebound saved out of bounds by Chapman. Into the hands, though, of Trogdon. She gets fouled. 1-1 coming up as that's the 17th foul for Franklin. Chella Green picked up the foul. It's her second, and 1-1 about to be attempted. Going to wave it off. Say they had a lane violation. As Trogdon attempted that shot, a lane violation on Tuscola.
Like it never even happened.
Yeah, wipe it off.
And the Lady Mountaineers have gone back to that 3-2.
Chapman wouldn't fall for her in the corner. Rebound picked up by Burns. Now she'll attempt, can't hit. Rebound eventually picked up again by Burns. Now Tuscola with it. Count it, and the foul, and that's going to send Brittany Stapleton to the line. Panthers up by 20. That's Stapleton. Tries to convert, cannot at the free throw line. Carlton brings it up court with 34 seconds left. Burns now to the hole. Now she's going to dish it out wide open. Jumper by Chapman wouldn't fall, and the board to Tuscola. Stapleton brings it up. 21 seconds left. She gets fouled. It's a touch foul by Kendall Burns. 1-1 for Brittany Stapleton. First whistled on Kendall Burns. She can't get the front end. Down court quickly with it. Chesney Berry. Berry gets her pocket picked. And then Tuscola will turn it over. Stepping on the in line was Brittany Stapleton as she navigated her way down court. 10 seconds left. Franklin with an opportunity to hold for the last shot. Carlton, 7 seconds, over into the corner it goes. We've got a whistle. Corey Burrell is checked in. And she got fouled in the corner, and she's going to be at the line for 2 shots. That is the 10th team foul on Tuscola. Double bonus, 5 seconds left.
Good shot right there by Corey.
And she'll get both to go. 5 seconds left. Stapleton at the buzzer. A few seconds left. This rebound is secured by Burrell, and that's going to do it. We've reached halftime here at the Panther Den. As Franklin now is on top 31-9, their biggest lead so far in this one. So we will come back and get some halftime analysis, some stats, and we'll get you set for the tip-off of the third quarter here in just a few moments. Hang with us on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. You're locked into the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
Coach Scott Bartwater, I'm the head coach of the Lady Panthers.
Caden Drake, Jr. Caden Parker, Jr. Chella Green, Sr. Chesney Berry, Jr. Taylor, Sr. Nevaeh, Jr. Kendall, Jr. Sydney Williams, Sophomore. Sierra Wade, Sophomore. Tori Inslee, Freshman. Sydney Chapman, Jr. Corey Burrell, Sophomore. Michaela Brewer, Senior.
All right, welcome back. We had some pizza brought up here. And it's looking kind of tempting over here. Welcome back at the break of the girls varsity. Lady Panthers hold a 31-9 advantage over the 0-7 Lady Mountaineers. Just a few years ago that Tuscola had a fantastic women's basketball program. They've fallen on some hard times here in at least 2019, 2020. It goes up and down.
Yeah, there's ebbs and flows.
Ebbs and flows in high school ball in any sport, and that's what they're having right now. And the Lady Panthers, to their credit, are taking advantage of that and have extended the lead. It was close early on there, Tony, in the first quarter. Able to get a spark off the bench from some bench players. And then in the second quarter, it seemed like the starters finally found their shooting eye and hit some shots and extended the lead.
And it looked just like a microcosm of both games we've seen, seen them play on Friday and Saturday. And like I said before, you go through and you haven't had practice, you just had games. You're generally going to play how you played in those two games because that's the rhythm you're in. And the rhythm they're in right now is and we've seen it. The subs come off the bench, and they've been bringing a spark. And then the starters, hold their own, as they go on for a little while, and then they kind of get into a groove. And what they need to make sure they work on that, coming up in these conference games, heading out of the break into these conference games, that make sure that they start fast, start earlier, because if not. Some of these teams, like some of the good teams in the conference, will jump on the Lady Panthers and not give them any air, and that's what you don't want to fight from behind all the time. So
absolutely,
it'd be a good thing if they can kind of work on that, and I know they will because they'll have practice. If they didn't have more practice, then there'll be a problem. But they have practice, so that's what should be good going into out of this break.
Well, Tony, before we take our last break and get you set for the third quarter, you've got some halftime stats for us.
Yes, halftime stats. Let's see.
And, of course, they don't want to load when you want them to load immediately, right?
Yes, I'll start off with the Mountaineers, Lady Mountaineers. Right now they're 3 of 9 from 2-point, 33%. 1 of 7 from 3, 14%. 0 of 3 free throws, and they have 9 turnovers. Now for the Lady Panthers, they're 31 points on 7 from 17, 41% from 2-point, 2 of 7, 28% from 3-point, 11 of 15, 73% from the free throw line, only 5 turnovers, 3 assists, 13 rebounds, and 6 of those 13 rebounds are offensive. So they're imposing their will like they should be on the offensive boards, and starting to turn some of those turnovers that Tuscola Mountaineers are giving them, and turn those into points. And that's how they want to play, and that's how they want to play now. Just because they started off slow and they weren't able to put anything together in the offense, trying to figure out that 3-2.
Sometimes too, when you're playing a struggling team and you're Franklin, you're a pressing team,
right?
Like to turn the defensive pressure up. Sometimes you cause some turnovers and get some momentum that way. Haven't seen a lot of that in this one. It may be because this is the third game in 4 days.
Right. And you saw when but at the beginning, you did see it for a little while there once they scored. And it's kind of like when Raven County was playing the other day, when we were playing Raven County. In Raven County, the game was close. And, the Panthers had the lead there for a while until Raven County scored. And then after that, they were able to put that pressure, and that pressure started to, wilt the team. And that's actually what happened here for a little bit in that second quarter.
All right, fans, stay with us. Got about, 3 minutes, 23 seconds before we'll tip off the third quarter. The boys varsity, as you can see, warming up between the halves here of the girls varsity, and we'll have that game coming up probably about an hour, maybe 45 minutes at 7 or 6 o'clock now, about 7 o'clock, maybe a little earlier here on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. We'll take a break. Third quarter coming up next on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. You are locked into the Franklin Panthers Sports Network.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls and walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or a hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8, Monday through Saturday.
Hi, I'm Coach Becca Brooks, JV girls basketball coach.
Abby Carpenter, freshman.
Madison Gilbert, freshman.
Helen Martin, sophomore.
Carly McMahon, sophomore.
Mackenzie Beatty, sophomore.
Bethany Jenkins, sophomore.
Madeline Brannon, freshman.
Tessa D. Hart, freshman.
Andrea Terrell, freshman.
My name's Rosa McCollum, and I'm a freshman.
Hannah Smith, freshman.
The JV girls introducing themselves. They did not play this afternoon. They do not have a JV girls. They'll be back at action on Friday night as Cherokee comes to the Panther Den. And we'll throw up the schedule real quick here as we've got a busy next couple of weeks, as you can see. The next game we'll have here on the Franklin Panther Sports Network is on Friday, and then the conference season here on the Franklin Panther Sports Network will begin on Friday, January the 10th. That is next Friday. Yeah, hard to believe it is.
Yes.
January will be here on Wednesday, and we'll get to conference action. Actually, the conference season begins a week from tomorrow. That one is at Hendersonville. We're back underway in the second half as Brewer has it low. She'll kick it out to Tran. Over to Burrell. Now dishes underneath. Barry with it, spinning and shooting. Barry can't get it to go. Rebound picked up by Marissa Johnson. Buchanan feeds underneath. Glance spins and shoots and gets it off the glass. As Grace Glance will cut into that Panther lead. It's now back to 20.
Ooh, she just opened the pizza up.
Whew, my goodness. Your personal assistant, so we'll call it. Keeping stats for you tonight as the shot by Barry wouldn't fall. But it is almost, well, it is officially, I can say, dinner time. It's after 6 o'clock.
Yes.
Johnson shot. Wouldn't fall. Rebound secured by Michaela Brewer. Brewer over to Tran. Jumper off. Rebound Inslee. Offensive board. Panthers reset. Tran up top. Running shot for Nevaeh. Wouldn't fall. Cooper Richardson with the board. Johnson drives in, kicks it out. Buchanan. Buchanan off to Glance. Deep three. Hits off the mark. She picks up her own rebound. Now going to head to the hole and get the bucket off of the glass. We got a whistle. What happened here?
Don't know.
They're going to get some subs in here. I don't know if there was an issue there with Brewer.
Yeah.
Or not. But anyway, we're back to action. Carlton swings it over to Burrell. Thought about. Jacket at three. Finds Tori Inslee. Inslee to Tran. Carlton holds it high. 5 minutes, 37 seconds left. Third quarter. Inslee in the trees underneath. Now going to kick it back out. Tran resets. Inslee feeds Carlton. Backs in. Now kicks it to Tran. Tran back to Carlton. Now to Burrell. Jumper. Would not fall. Johnson. Down court. Going to feed a cutting Buchanan shot. No. Rebound Glance. She goes up, gets fouled. And that'll send Grace Glance to the line for a couple at the charity stripe. Line change for Coach Scott Hardbarger after this first free throw shot. 5 new girls going to check in. I think the starter's going to check in. .504 to go, third quarter. Drake, Williams, Barry, along with Wade. Now Burns out there. That's the Lady Panthers on the floor currently after that shot is missed. See if they can spark something offensively. Shella, air ball from three. Rebound Glance. Webster secures that one as it was an errant pass. Dribbles it off of Wade into the hands of Kanan Drake. 4:30 left third quarter. Drake finds Sierra into the corner. Green open for three. Got it.
And Shella's, she said she's shooting 50% right now from the three. She's 2 for 4.
She's hot.
Yep.
Who stays in the zones. We've got a foul on the Lady Panthers. Sierra Wade going to pick it up. Second this half. Third on Wade. Pass intercepted. Drake picks it up. She'll find Kendall Burns, and it's out of bounds, knocked away from Burns. Off of Grace Glance. Drake to trigger side court. 4:01 to go in the third. Glad that you're with us on YouTube and Facebook. George Young along with Tony Christie. got a tie up. Bezeshadero is going to go to the Tuscola Lady Mountaineers.
And here comes some pressure.
Saved out of bounds into the hands of Drake, and then a blocking foul. Whistled on Tuscola. Abby Webster picks up the foul. Her third, according to the scoreboard, and the first this half. Green holds it high now, finds Shannon Drake, and then gets knocked away. Glantz knocked it away from Drake. She's going to attempt, can't convert. Rebound, Kendall Burns. 3:20 remaining.
Shoot it.
Green in the paint gets it knocked away now. A whistle and a foul on a Lady Panther. Is that one going to go against Green?
And the reason
nope.
why
Sydney Williams picks it up.
And the reason why I just said shoot it is because one thing coach doesn't like, it doesn't like consecutive turnovers. So even if you shoot a bad shot, it's way better than, turnover.
Inbounds pass knocked away by Sierra Wade. And 4 new Lady Panthers checking in. For Coach Hartbarger, Sydney Chapman back into the game. Inslee along with Brewer and Taylor Carlton. Candace Parker also on the floor. Chapman harasses inbounds Lady, and that's going to go into Glantz, who brings it up. Glantz picks up her dribble. Stapleton with it. It's almost a double dribble. Buchanan. Now to Stapleton. Feeds Webster, and she'll get the bucket off the glass. Abby Webster makes it a 34-16 Lady Panther advantage. Inslee gives it up to Chapman. Into the corner, Carlton. There's so few people in here, you can actually hear Coach Hartbarger hollering to his girls. Glantz swings it over to the left side, and that's going to be a foul on Tuscola on the rebound. Stapleton's shot was no good. Marissa Johnson's checked in for Coach Pam Bryant and the Lady Mountaineers. Under 2 to play, third quarter. Carlton. Fawn Parker. Now to Chapman. Back to Parker. Gets her pocket picked. Stapleton.
I can tell you, for an 0-7 team, they play hard.
Scrappy bunch.
They're scrappy.
Inslee to the hole. Bumped. Shot no good. Torrey will be at the line. Marissa Johnson going to pick up her 4th foul. 3rd on Tuscola. 2 shots at the charity stripe for Torrey Inslee. She'll get 1 more. Got a whistle and say in another lane violation. Down court off the glass. And good is Emily Trogdon. And one situation.
And Coach Hartbarger, he's bringing in four of the starters.
Check that's Buchanan with the bucket. 34 not 24. Delaney Buchanan will be at the line. Tran, Wade, Brewer. Back into the game, Williams and Drake. Shot wouldn't fall. Rebound Tuscola. Stapleton backs it out. Minute 15 left, third quarter. Stapleton gets bumped. Lost control briefly there. Tuscola now taking their time, draining some clock. Down to 50 seconds left in the third.
Pass.
Shot wouldn't fall. Stapleton with a rebound. 40 seconds left. Collision. Wow, no foul. Tran with it. Cross court pass. Williams with it. Shot well off the mark. Rebound. Kanan Drake. Her shot wouldn't fall. Another offensive board. Williams will get the shot just inside of that free throw line. 17-point advantage. 14 seconds left as a whistle and a foul will be on Tran here for the Lady Panthers. 5th so far this half. No shots. She was in the act of shooting. Glance with it. Down to 12 seconds. Corner three, Stapleton got it.
I tell you what, they really play like they've won a game. You know, they do winning things. So I'm actually impressed by the Lady Mountaineers, how they continue to fight.
Wade shot from beyond the arc at the buzzer would not fall, and that's going to do it for 3 quarters here at the Panther Den. We'll take a break. 4th and final quarter coming up right after this.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
Welcome back. 4th and final quarter coming up here on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. George Young along with Tony Christie as the Panthers hold a comfortable 37-23 advantage over the 0-7 Lady Mountaineers of Tuscola. Boys varsity coming up probably about 6:45 or so, and we'll have it here streaming live, YouTube, Facebook, absolutely free for you to enjoy as long as you have a data connection, a smartphone, a tablet, smart TV. Underneath, we've got a whistle and a foul coming up on Tuscola. The fine folks at the concession stand here were asking me last game, I think that was Saturday, how they can get our feed, and they've got this TV in there. Well, it's a dumb TV. It's not smart.
Yes.
It doesn't have Wi-Fi.
No.
And that's what I told him. I said, you got a dumb TV here. Count it and one. I used to have a dumb phone. Now I have a smarter than me phone. That's what I call it.
But I tell you what, that TV that's in the concession stand,
yeah,
I used it one time because I did get tossed from a game. So that was the only way I could watch the game was in the concession stand.
Well, they have this one camera as the shot is up and good by Williams. They have this one camera that's actually about 10 feet from us on the wall over here, and it's just feeding that dumb TV back there.
Yes.
Now some press by Hartbarger. Getting into the front court is Stapleton. Press by Tran. Hans Trogdon Underneath, ball knocked away briefly. Picking back up is Stapleton, and she hits the bucket off the glass. Check that glance. Clarice Glance with the bucket. And I'm going to whistle a traveling violation on Nevaeh Tran. 7:10 left fourth quarter. And Friday night, fans will have more basketball action for you if you haven't had enough in the past 4 days. Friday night, it is the Cherokee Braves coming to the Panther Den. Should be a heated atmosphere. If you followed Panther basketball, you know why. Is a whistle and a foul coming up, I believe, on Williams.
By the look on her face, it definitely is Williams.
It's going to be her third. Sixth this half. 7 minutes left. Fourth quarter. A couple of shots coming up for Buchanan. Hits the first.
Good looking stroke that air by Buchanan.
And the second shot will not fall. And on the rebound, a tie-up. Possession arrow is with Tuscola.
And right there on that one, Sydney, when she catches that, she has to catch it and chin it. Put it right under her chin so they can't put her hands on it.
Johnson's pass stolen away. Wade. Now she throws it away. Stapleton. Again harassed by Tran. Buchanan. Collision. Foul on Franklin. Wade going to pick it up. It's going to be the fourth on Sierra Wade. And the seventh so far this half on the Lady Panthers. 2 shots upcoming. Buchanan will hit the first. Chella Green gonna check into the game. And second shot wouldn't fall. There to grab the board though. There's Michaela Brewer.
Push it. Try to get one easy.
Brewer's shot from 3 wouldn't fall. You look up, and it's just a 13-point advantage. At one point, it was well over 20 in this half. Stapleton will get her pass intercepted, and then a reach-in foul. I believe on Buchanan. It will be on Delaney Buchanan, her second. 6th on Tuscola. Both teams will be in the bonus. Next Tuscola foul. Now a whistle and a timeout. Coach Hardbarger wants to talk it over. I think it's going to be a full timeout. 6:07 to go in the fourth. It will be a full timeout, so we'll take one back after this. Welcome back to the Panther Den. I'm checking some college football bowl scores.
I can tell you this right now. The only one that matters was the one that when Clemson beat Ohio State. Just throwing it out there.
Well, that was the
everyone.
best game. I mean, you got to admit, that was the best game so far.
Yes.
Louisville is on top of Mississippi State. Even the Mississippi State or Louisville fans watching.
I tell you what, Louisville, that's another one of those teams that we played that was like we didn't play anybody. They're winning right now, beating SEC school.
Beating Mississippi State.
Yeah.
And Cal is beating Illinois 28-13. That's the Red Box Bowl.
There's so many bowls right now.
The late game is Florida, Virginia. Capital One Orange Bowl.
And I tell you what, when the All-State Sugar Bowl, when that comes on, the Panther band
Yes.
is actually in that at halftime. They're in the parade that they're having, I think, today or tomorrow, and then they're in the after in it at halftime.
Yeah, they're performing in New Orleans. I've seen lots of pictures. Buddy Huckabee, the band director, has been keeping us up to date with pictures on Facebook. And they're down there. They left, I believe, yesterday morning.
Yeah, yesterday morning.
First shot by Kanan Drake is up and good. Both teams have 7 fouls, so the bonus now is Cooper Richardson picked up the foul for Tuscola. Drake will have one more, the charity strike. Johnson's pass stolen away by Williams, and she gets fouled. That's going to be on Delaney Buchanan, the third whistled on Buchanan. 8th on Tuscola. Sydney Williams, 1-1. We got the first one to go. Got the second to go. Richardson brings it up for Tuscola. She feeds it underneath to Glantz. Lost control. Glantz regains control. Finds Richardson. Over to Buchanan. Powers up over Williams. Shot no. Rebound Richardson. Out to Trogdon. Trogdon again going to fire underneath. Glantz gets position. Gets fouled. She'll be at the line. Kanan Drake going to pick up the foul. It's just her first, team's 8th. The junior will shoot 2 at the free throw line. More fans are starting to stream in after they got a bite to eat, or maybe they thought it was going to start at 6 o'clock or 6:30. So we're almost at 6:30.
And for Coach Hartbarger, it says one of those you kind of have to find the game within the game. It's just like being on the other end of this. You know, like the Lady Mountaineers, they're trying to break it down in 2 minutes. Let's win this 2 minutes. And for the Lady Panthers, can we work our offense? Can we work our offense? Try to get ready for the next one.
And that next one will be difficult.
Yes,
against Cherokee on Friday night. Chella Green for 3. No. Rebound Williams. Her stick back is up and good. Turnover in the backcourt. Tran feeds Drake. Her shot up and good. We've got a whistle and a timeout called by Coach Pam Bryant and the Lady Mountaineers. 4:22 to go, fourth quarter. They want to talk things over. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. So we will keep it here.
Okay.
Mention it's going to be a tough one on Friday night. We will have that game here on the Franklin Panther Sports Network. That's our schedule for pretty much the rest of the season. Those are the games that we will be covering. 3 games in 4 days, and then only 3 games in the whole month of January.
Right.
The way the schedule lines up. Friday, the 3rd, the 10th, and the 24th. All Fridays in the month of January. This conference season begins on January 7th, a week from tomorrow night at Hendersonville. 10 conference games. And the Mountain 6. Cooper Richardson brings it up court. Glantz will jacket hit. Is her foot on the line? It was just a 2-point bucket. 4 minutes left in the fourth. Sydney Williams underneath, running shot. It wouldn't go, but she was fouled. Foul going to be on Grace Glantz. Just her first. No, they're going to say that's her fourth, rather. Oh, that was got yeah, that's her fourth. Some foul trouble for the Lady Mountaineers. Tori Inslee will check in for Coach Scott Hartbarger. One more for Sydney Williams. Back of the iron. Rebound kicked off of Kanan Drake's hand. Richardson gives it up to Buchanan. Shot partially blocked, out of bounds. She saves it. And Tuscola will reset.
And that was a good job by Sydney, just keeping her hands high and not bringing them down, because she tends to get in foul trouble, you know, because she brings her hands down when she blocks those shots.
Stapleton with it. And a traveling violation. Johnson took some steps. Nevaeh Tran over to Tori Inslee. 3:18 left. Fourth quarter. Tran drains some clock, gives it up to Drake. High pass into the corner. Tori Inslee gets bumped, or maybe she didn't. Stepped out of bounds. Abby Webster checks in for Tuscola. Three minutes exactly left here in the fourth. Fans coming up at the conclusion of this one. We'll have a 10-minute intermission, and then the boys varsity will take to the floor, and you don't want to miss it, as you will see the leading scoring average per game in the state. Plays for the Tuscola Mountaineers, averaging close to 40 a game, 39 exactly when we look up the stats.
He must have had a bad game that last game, because
Nate
he was
Hadford is the kid's name.
He was at 43 when I checked it last week.
Must have had a bad game.
Yes.
And we got a traveling violation, just a junior too.
Right.
That'll be coming up. But the varsity boys for Tuscola are 4-4.
Okay.
Pass stolen away. Kanan Drake gets it poked out of there. Out of bounds. Off of Grace Glantz. 222 rather. Here in the fourth. As Franklin resets with Kendall Burns. Brewer to Williams. She gets it slapped away. Trogdon picks it up, and now a whistle and a foul on the Lady Panthers. Kayla Brewer going to pick up the foul. Chesney Berry check into the game. 2:12 left in this one. Brewer picked up her second. Battle for it in the corner. Who last touched it? It was off of a Lady Mountaineer. Kanan Drake. Fawn Inslee. And we got a whistle underneath. Kayla Brewer hits the first. One more for the senior. Is up and good as well.
Finally got it back up to 20. I was wondering, I've been watching, because they've been stuck with that 17 range, that 17-15 range for about 10 minutes.
Glance. High off the glass, no. Rebound, Inslee, and she travels with it. Minute 26 to go, fourth quarter. This one's pretty much in the books. Just for the final score. Carlton, along with Candace Parker, going to check in for Coach Hartbarger. Glance able to hit. Glance knocks it out of bounds. A bullet pass underneath as Inslee was trying to hit Barry. Some more subs coming in as Coach Hartbarger emptying the bench. As Chapman and Burrell check in. Inslee and Burns take a seat. 66 seconds left in the fourth. Burrell gives it up to Chapman. Back to Corey. Carlton with it as she drives in. Kicks it back out. Draining more clock are the Lady Panthers. Parker over to Burrell. Bounce Chapman. She'll attempt. Can't hit. Underneath.
Good ball movement.
Barry going to kick it back out. Shot would not fall. Burrell. Rebound Tuscola. That three wouldn't fall. 22 seconds left. Burrell races down court. Gets body blocked to the floor, and she'll be at the line for two shots. 18 seconds left in the fourth. Chapman picks up the foul. Check that. Emily Trogdon picks up the foul. It's the first shot by Corey Burrell. Rims out. Second one wouldn't fall. Board picked up by Barry. Feeding Chapman, and she gets fouled. Adelson. Sydney Chapman to the line. Webster going to pick up her fourth. First one up and good for Chapman. And she hits the second. 20-point advantage. Down to 7 seconds. Glance. Can't hit. And that's going to do it. Lady Panthers come out victorious 53-33 over the Lady Mountaineers and advance their record to 6-3 overall. The Tuscola Lady Mountaineers fall to 0-8 here in the 2019-2020 campaign. All right, fans, stay with us as the clock starts to tick. Boys Varsity coming up here in just a few moments on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. But we're going to come back and wrap up the Girls Varsity, get some post-game stats and analysis, and get you set for the beginning of the third quarter, or of the first quarter of the Boys Varsity. So hang with us back here in just a few moments.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
Doug Clemens, head coach, Franklin Boys Basketball.
I'm Trey Woodard, and I'm a senior.
I'm Eli Gilbert, junior.
I'm Kellen Stiles, sophomore.
My name is Trey Penland, and I'm a sophomore.
My name is Seth Kirby, and I'm a junior.
Griffin Green, sophomore.
Miles McCool, sophomore.
Isaiah Johns, junior.
My name is Chad Wilson, and I'm a junior.
Braden Soroka, senior.
Bennett Swafford, senior.
Dexter Jennings, junior.
Chris Hartmark, I'm a senior.
Ross Rogers, junior.
Welcome back to the Den. Wrapping things up on the girls varsity side. 53-33, 20-point win over the Tuscola Mountaineers. It wasn't pretty. It started kind of slow offensively, Tony, for the Lady Panthers, but in the end, it's a victory.
Yes, and just like I said before, it's hard when you're playing those 3 games and with no practices, because what you're going to do is you're going to piggyback off of your last game, and you want to make sure that, that's why you see a lot of coaches, when they know that they're not going to have practice, they'll throw their starters out at the end of blowouts or something like that. You're wondering, why the starters in there? Because they have another game. Like everyone thinks, like the game that they're playing is the final game, so you need to put these people in. But it's one of those things, that's how you get the rhythm. And when you get that rhythm, it leads to the next game. But in their case, that's kind of how the game ended against Raven County. So that's how they started. But then they found a different rhythm throughout the middle of the game, the second quarter through the middle of the game.
Yeah, and you've got to credit Coach Harbarga, able to get some bench players in, give a little bit of a spark offensively, and pull away. Well, before we take a break and get set for the boys varsity, Tony, let's get some post-game stats.
All right. We have Chesney Berry with 2 points, Chella Green with 8 points, Taylor Carlton with 3 rebounds, 4 points. Nevaeh Tran. Kendall Burns with 2 points. Sydney Williams with 11 points. 3 rebounds. Tori Inslee with 5 points. 1 rebound. Kanan Drake with 17 points. 4 rebounds, 4 steals. Sydney Chapman with 2 points. Corey Burrow, 2 points. And Michaela Brewer, 4 points.
And a 53-33 victory. Panthers advance to 6-3 overall and await the Cherokee Braves on Friday night. We'll have that game here on FPSN. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back, and the boys varsity will be ready to go across YouTube Live and Facebook Live. You're locked into the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
For those of you sitting at home right now,
thank you for tuning in, but you guys are getting some great perspective, this camera work.
I hope you guys that are watching tonight understand what you're watching.
Even if you can't appreciate what me and Mike would have to say, if you're not watching this and you're at home, you're blowing a great opportunity. A lot of resources going into this, and we got some great people, including you, George, and including Ben Walker over here behind me, making this thing happen.
For the end of the quarter, hand goes to Evan Platt. He's going to turn the corner and score as the quarter ends. Platt 20 yards out, and Franklin has taken a 13-7 lead.
Nice run.
This is fun to watch
yes,
here.
Yes, this is. Yes, this is. A lot of heart. You want to.
As Coach Goldsmith and the previous coaches before him and Coach Josh and his staff here, there's a tradition that has been built here the last 15, 18 years.
We've got to continue to be physical. Now, watching film on the sideline, we're knocking them around when we're getting to them. And defensively, I think it comes down to fundamentals. Those guys just going where they've been coached to go, and we'll be fine.
The thing about it is, folks out there in Facebook and YouTube land are getting to watch Panther football on their phone or their TV. Good stuff. Daniel always runs like somebody just set the living room on fire, and he's trying to get out of there. It's fun to watch.
Out of the gun on 3rd down and long. Looks to fire. Hits Price, 25-30, and Price will pick up the first down. Still fighting.
Keep fighting, baby!
And he is finally going to be knocked out of bounds. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We still have a bunch of folks hanging with us, especially on YouTube.
Will they give us the rope-a-dope? Because they're back. Cannon ready where shoulders were. Just never going to block
it. It's down in 15. Seth Price turns a corner. Seth Price will score.
A lot of ability, good movement, can throw the ball, and a smart kid. Proud for Tim and Amy here.
And he's tough. He likes this sport.
Got that from his mama. I don't know what it looks like on TV, but he ran right by me 2 or 3 feet. Kid's a strong-looking kid with a lot of speed.
First and goal after the penalty at the 3-yard line. Sitting right up the middle, and he is in. Touchdown. 2:06 to go in the second. Franklin regains the lead. It's 20-14.
Noah's sitting right over that strong side of the left side of the offensive line. Took it right in, almost untouched. Panthers for 6.
All right, welcome back to the Panther Den as we get set for the boys varsity. Franklin comes in at 7-1 overall after a victory over the Rabun County Wildcats on Saturday. They're now 7-1 as the starting lineup is introduced here at the Panther Den. The Tuscola Mountaineers coming at 4-4 in the young season. But we talked about it briefly Tony.
Yes, sir.
We're going to see one of the state leaders averaging close to 40 points a game, Nate Bradford, on the floor.
Yes, and all the players from Franklin are familiar with Nate Bradford as well, because in the they play in the Western North Carolina Youth Basketball League, and they've been playing against each other for years, ever since they were, I believe, in the 5th grade. So they're familiar with each other, and guys have gotten taller, guys have gotten better. You know, it's one of those things. Just see how this works out for the Panthers.
There you saw the starting lineup for Coach Doug Clemens. Miles McClure jumps center, and Franklin going to control the opening tip as Isaiah Johns runs the point.
And the Mountaineers starting a 1-2-2.
Trey Penland over to Johns into the corner now. Griffin Green hugging that in line. Green for 3. High arcing shot. Wouldn't fall. Got his own rebound. Kicks it over to Johns. Wilson now will jack and can't hit from beyond the arc. Long board. Touched by Wilson, or was it touched by Tuscola first? Looks like Wilson was, no. It's going to be Franklin basketball, so it was off of a Mountaineer. Now they're going to say Tuscola basketball.
I have no clue how that is possible. There was only one guy over there, and he had a black shirt on.
Tuscola's first offensive set. Moss with it up top, gives it up to Turner now. Back to Moss, and they'll check that to Bradford, and a whistle and a foul. Nate Bradford, 23, as Tuscola has their black and yellow uniforms, yellow numerals.
And the Panthers started off man-to-man.
Bryson backs in, kicks it over to Reed. Reed gives it up to Bryson. Bryson walked a mile. There's the traveling violation on Nate Bradford. Comes in at 6'7".
And that's he's not 6'7". I can tell you that
officially
right
on the roster.
On the roster it says he's 6'7", and I guarantee he's 6'9". Because I am 6'7", and he's taller than me. So
McClure baseline jumper wouldn't fall. Got his own rebound. Powers back up. That one wouldn't hit anything. And we've got bodies flying everywhere. Penland going to pick up the foul. Had to wait to see.
Second foul, I believe. It's quick. Two quick ones.
2 quick fouls on Trey Penland. Reed with it up top. Now it goes to Nate Bradford. Bradford quickly gives it up. Coleman Bryson feeds Bradford in the paint. Can't get it to go. Tuscola with the offensive rebound. Blake Reed over to Bryson. Bryson tries to find a cutting Moss. It's going to be intercepted. Griffin Green to the hole. And Griffin Green gets the scoring going.
And that's good to see right there. Offense. That's 3 quick ones.
Quick 3 fouls on Trey Penland, and he's been guarding Nate Bradford. And Penland will take a seat. Check it in for him.
But that's a good
Seth Krupe.
I tell you what, for the Panthers on offense, that's a good. That was pretty good move, turning that defense into offense.
Bradford. We'll find Bryson. Bryson now backing in on Wilson. Shot swatted out of there. Chad Wilson brings it up, gives it up. Green back to Wilson. Chad attempts, can't hit from beyond the arc. Tuscola on the move. Bradford ties it up at 2 apiece.
And with Bradford at the top of that, at the top of that 1-2-2, he'll get a lot of those little runouts like that.
Green over to McClure. Now feeding to Krupe in the paint, and immediately a whistle as Krupe received it. Blake Reed going to pick up the foul for Tuscola. First whistled on the Mountaineers in this ball game. McClure's shot going to be blocked by Nate Bradford, and it's swatted out of bounds off of a Panther. Some confusion on some substitutions. They're going to escort somebody off the floor. He was coming in. 5:10 left first quarter. Turner quickly gives it up. Now it's going to be in the hands of Blake Reed, who is going to find the bottom of the net. Got the roll in the paint. Isaiah Johns feeds Krupe, free throw line. Out beyond the arc, Griffin gives it up to McClure. Shot wouldn't fall, baseline. Bradford. Wouldn't fall, bodies on the floor. Fans wanted some type of a whistle, didn't get it.
And that's what the Panthers need to do. They need to push it anytime they have a chance to.
McClure goes up, gets fouled. And that's going to send Miles McClure to the line for 2 shots.
Because that zone is actually a very effective thing with Nate Bradford at the top at 6'9". And you have bigger players down there as well. So it's harder to score in the half court. So they had numbers, and that's exactly what they need to do. They need to push it.
McClure hits the first. Some subs coming in for the Mountaineers into the game for the first time. Ephraim Tice and McClure will hit the second. Turner drives in, kicks it out. Tice 3, no. Turner with the rebound. His shot blocked by Griffin Green, and they're going to whistle a foul on Green. Okay.
Yes, I was about to say that was a good block, but apparently must have got him with the body, and I didn't see that either. But that's just part of it right there. You kind of have to play through it.
A lot of hollering.
Yes.
It's a good Southern term, hollering. And that's what was transpiring.
That's exactly what was happening.
That foul, and Trent Turner able to hit at the free throw line. Green 3, no. Rebound, Tuscola. Up it goes to Bradford. Turner now holds it, gives it up to Moss. Moss drives in, out to Tice. Under 4 to play. As Bradford drives in, short. Rebound, McClure. Miles pushes it up. Dishes a pass, it's knocked away, picked up by Green, kicks it out, 3, Woodard, got it.
And there he goes again, that man, Trey Woodard, off the bench, a spark plug. He's shooting the ball great this season.
Deadly from beyond the arc. Bryson, out of bounds. Coleman Bryson last to touch it. The jump step. 3:19 remains in the opening stanza. 7-6 Panthers. Woodard looks to pass into the corner now. Green over to Johns, holds it high. Now gets harassed, gets bumped, no foul. Fans wanted a call. Over to Johns again. Woodard thought about it, kicks it out. McClure for 3. It's off the mark. Franklin gets back, swats it away, and a foul on who? Is he going to go against Johnson or McClure? Looks like it's Isaiah Johns with a personal. They're going to say that was not in the act of shooting. Now they're going to discuss. 2:49 to go first quarter. Now we've got a whistle, and is it a double foul here, Tony?
Yes, a double technical on Nate Bradford.
Did they
and
team up, or was it just?
Yeah, it was both. Yeah, both of them.
I think it was just a double foul. I don't think it was a technical.
Yeah, double foul on Griffin Green and Nate Bradford.
Green going to take a seat. Bradford stays out there. And we've got more whistles and another foul. Seth Krupe was working on Bradford. And Krupe going to pick up the 7th Franklin foul. That's going to send Bradford to the line.
And that's big.
1-1.
That's big with 2 minutes and 48 seconds left in the first quarter. That means they're going to be at least shooting one shot every single foul.
Checking into the game, Carter Worley for Tuscola, taking a seat, Skip Moss. And one more at the stripe for Bradford, and he'll get it to go. You know, I'm wondering here, Tony.
Yes.
These two, we say teams, but the players for each team know each other so well.
Right.
And there's an internal rivalry just built in. Do you think that's having an effect early on in this game?
Oh yeah, definitely. In that league I was discussing earlier. It's heated when we played, and we played in that league for years. And Franklin's been in that league, and Waynesville's been in that league. That's who the Tuscola plays for. They play for the Waynesville team, and it's a highly contested matches all the way on the boys' side and the girls' side. So. This is what I thought the girls' games were going to be like, you know, and we're definitely get it right here.
Tice with it. Going to feed Bryson. Bryson trying to hit Bradford. He's going to get double teamed. Bradford kicks it out. Turner. Back it goes Bradford. Cross court pass over to Worley. Worley quickly gives it up to Tice. Tice knocked away briefly, spinning and shooting in the paint. Would not fall. Rebound. Now we've got a personal foul on Tice.
And that was good defense there by Trey Woodard to play, contest, stop the drive, and not foul.
Isaiah Johns brings it up. Over to Wilson, back to Johns, minute 36 left. Seth Krupe has it knocked away. Johns will get it in underneath. Finds Krupe up to Woodard, and he's going to travel with it. As he attempted to drive in, shuffled his feet.
Now the Panthers have to be careful on defense now. None of those incidental bumps or anything, because they'll be shooting as soon as it happens.
Bradford, and another foul. This one going to be on McClure or Krupe, and it's going against Miles McClure. McClure going to pick up his first 8th on Franklin, and that's going to send Nate Bradford to the line for 2 shots. Can't convert with the first shot. He'll get one more.
And you can tell a scorer because they're at the free throw line a lot, and he's been at the free throw line quite a bit already.
This is both. Krupe with the rebound off to Johns. Krupe's pass out of bounds through the hands of Johns. They're going to say, nope. I thought for a moment the official said it was tipped.
Yeah, he missed that one.
Skip Moss into the game for Tuscola. It's Coleman Bryson calls out the offense for Coach Nathan Messer. Underneath, shot blocked. Student section liked it that.
Sure did.
right below us, below our microphones. Woodard 3. Well off the mark, out of bounds, off of a Panther. Now they're going to discuss it here.
I don't know how that's possible either.
Now they're going to change it.
There's only one guy there. Good thing they had 3 guys out there. One of them saw it.
37 seconds left in the first.
This is an interesting first quarter.
Very interesting. It's hard to describe, honestly.
It is. And they have dropped down. The Tuscola has dropped to a 2-3 zone.
Wilson for 3. Yeah, I saw that in the last offensive possession for Franklin. They had changed defenses.
Right.
Williamson, running jumper, no. Tuscola with the rebound. Shot, that was a short or was partially blocked. Moss couldn't convert. Rebound, Wilson to the hole. And it's blocked by Bradford. Out of bounds, last touch by Chad Wilson.
And right there, you know, because they're not used to playing against someone
3 seconds
6'9".
left at the buzzer. Wouldn't fall. 10-8, Panthers by 2 after 1 quarter here at the Panther Den. We'll take a break. Back in just a few moments on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. Thanks for locking it in to the Franklin Panthers Sports Network. All right, welcome back to the Panther Den as we've got an interesting boys varsity go on here. 10-8, Panthers with an advantage, but already 8 fouls whistled on Franklin, 4 fouls on Tuscola. It's got a little heated at times. Fans are into it now. So we'll see how this second quarter pans out.
Yes, this reminds me of basketball games in the city. So like, this is how the games go. Like every game is like this. It's you know, because the kids know each other.
Sure.
They, you know, and nowadays they can talk mess. They don't have to, you know, be around to talk mess on social media.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, it gets heated like this.
Tuscola with the opening possession here in the second period. Bradford feeds Turner. It's over his head. If you just joined us, fans, Nate Bradford, the star player for Tuscola, 6'8", 6'9", tall, lanky kid, averaging close to 40 points a game, leading the state in high school basketball.
And last week he was averaging 42. So
had a bad game.
Yeah.
Woodard 3.
Nice.
Banked it home.
Hey, when you have the hot hand, you know, sometimes you just throw it up there, that thing goes in.
That's his spot in the corner, either right or left. He can hit it there. Fade away, Bryson.
And Bryson is the other scorer on his team.
Second leading scorer.
Right.
Seth Krupe with it over to Wilson. 7:07 to go second quarter.
And Tuscola has moved to a man-to-man.
3 by Krupe. It's an air ball. Rebound, Trent Turner. And they're off to the races with Bryson. Over to Turner. I'm caught up in traffic. Gives it up to Bradford. Kicks it out. Reed 3. No. Rebound, Krupe.
And what everyone keeps yelling about is that it appears like Nate Bradford is hooking every time he goes to the hole.
Jumper by Miles McClure. Wouldn't fall. Got his own rebound and saved it, but he was on the end line. Now we've got a whistle and a timeout called by Coach Doug Plemons.
There's a lot of stuff being missed out there. A lot.
And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. So We'll keep it here. Here's the result so far. We talked about this a couple of times. Franklin comes in at 7-1 overall. Only loss was to Cherokee, and they're going to have a revenge match with Cherokee on Friday.
Right, and that's going to be a highly contested affair too. It actually might be because Cherokee they travel well. Their fans travel well, so it's going to be the atmosphere is going to be very, very contentious in here a little bit. It's going to. And it's going to be kind of like how this is going, minus a player that averages 40.
And we'll also see in the second quarter how the officials officiate this game. That may go a long way to determine how this second quarter is going to go as well.
Right. I can tell you right now, it seems like they're missing a few things here and there.
That one is thrown out of bounds. Coleman Bryson, nobody home with that pass. Bryce Rogers, or check that, Chris Hartbarger checks into the game for the first time for Doug Clemens. 6:18 to go second quarter. Now the student section is standing. That's not a good sign.
They're really starting to get into it.
They were sitting and hollering. Now they're going to stand and holler.
All right, this is turned into a basketball game.
Wilson running shot. Chad Wilson got it to go.
And that's what Chad's known for. Chad's known for his floaters.
Coleman Bryson with it, kicks it out, 3, up and good. Trent Turner. Isaiah Johns brings it up over to Wilson. .5:35 remaining second quarter. Bounce pass underneath through the hands of Miles McClure, and it's out of bounds.
Right there, Chad has to get a better angle. Anytime you're trying to feed the post, if you can get free throw line extended or lower on the wing, it's easier pass to the post. Better angle.
Turner with it. Dishes over to Bradford. Shot partially altered. Chad Wilson comes out with it.
And even though he's not getting blocks,
Hartbarger underneath off the glass.
Good pass by Groupie right there. And even though Miles isn't actually getting some of these blocks, he is altering the shots by Nate Bradford.
Turner 3. Offensive board, Tuscola. Reed in the paint. And a reach-in foul.
It's a hard call right there for him because he was actually shielded by the offensive player. So I don't even know how he could actually assume that's the right call.
That one's going to go against Isaiah Johns, his first, team's 9th. It's going to send Blake Reed to the line. First shot, got the roll. Styles going to check in for Coach Doug Clemens. Ephraim Tice into the game for Coach Nathan Messer. Also, Skip Moss into the game. Has taken a seat will be Nate Bradford. 4:46 to go second quarter. They're going to wave off as another lane violation. We saw a couple of those in the girls varsity.
Yes.
You just joined us, the Lady Panthers were 20-point winners over the Lady Mountaineers. Styles gives it up to Wilson. Over to Krupe. He's gotten a lot of playing time after Trey Penland picked up 3 early in the first quarter.
Right. And Nate Bradford actually is out of the game right now.
We got another whistle and a reach-in foul on Tuscola.
And with Bradford out of the game, it looks like, it's probably going to be Bryson that starts to pick up the slack on the scoring.
So Kellen Styles will have it. And he'll quickly give it up to Krupe. Into the corner now, Miles McClure. 4:20 left second quarter. High pass to Hartbarger, knocked away. Student section wanted over the back. Now Moss Bradford gonna check back in. Williamson gonna take a seat. So Bradford only on the bench for about 30 seconds.
He was on the bench for one offensive and 2 defensive possessions and 1 offensive.
Styles with it up top. Now to Wilson as we approach 4 minutes to play.
And Nate Bradford is guarding Kellen Stiles.
Tallest guy and the shortest guy. He's going to have it. Bradford in the paint. Offensive foul.
And remember last week when I said Kellen Stiles, he takes those charges, and he's probably going to ask me. He asked me for that milkshake after that game on Friday. So that right there, I think I owe him 4 milkshakes now.
Second foul whistled on Nate Bradford. 6th on Tuscola. 3:37 to go here in the second quarter. Krupe looks to pass, finds Wilson. Wilson on the dribble. Back to Krupe.
Get out of there. There you go.
Stiles finds Miles McClure. McClure backs in, lifts a running shot. No good. Rebound Mountaineers. Luke Williamson. Sky for that board. Quickly gives it up to Bryson. Swings it over to Turner. Shot wouldn't fall. Rebound. Picked up by Krupe. Off the Stiles. Going to race. Chad Wilson 3. Got it.
Yes, there you go. Nice run.
Coach Nathan Messer and the Mountaineers will call timeout. They want to talk things over with 2:45 to go in the second. And Franklin has extended the lead at 20-14 now. 6-point advantage. And you were waiting for that run.
Right.
So we've seen it throughout this year out of the Panthers, and maybe we got it there.
Yes, and then especially coming off of when you have numbers like that, just like we were talking about in the previous game, when they shoot the ball and they have numbers going down the other end, you can get a wide open, easy shot if you push the ball, and that's what they got with and send it to Chad. And Chad's instant offense. He cannot shoot a ball for 2 weeks and still come out and make shots.
2:45 to go, second quarter. Blake Reed attacks, backs it on Hartbarger. Shot wouldn't fall. Rebound, Seth Krupe. Wilson into the front court.
Good ball movement.
Krupe trying to lift a pass. In it to Miles McClure. Does. McClure goes up, and he'll draw the whistle. Coach Messer didn't like the call. Or Tuscola. Coleman Bryson will pick up the foul. That's his first 17 foul on Tuscola. So bonus the rest of the way for both teams. 2:08 second quarter. First shot up at the charity stripe. Good. Miles McClure. Nate Bradford checks back into the game. Has taken a seat will be Skip Moss. And fans, if you just tuned in, we do have fouls on the scoreboard there below each team. The foul count. Second shot good. Hooked directly into the scoreboard here at the Panther Den. Williams wouldn't fall. Bradford with the rebound. Second shot falls for Bradford. Under 2 to play. First half. Wilson for 3. Just found his
instant offense
spot.
Like back in the day in Detroit Pistons, Vinny the Microwave. That's what Chad is.
Turner for 3. Answers. Looks like Coach Doug Clemens. Is there a timeout called?
I have no clue.
They're discussing. Was it a timeout or just an official?
Who knows?
It was a timeout called by Coach Clemens.
Oh, okay.
A 30-second timeout. A lot going on in this game. It's confusing from time to time.
Yes.
Here's our schedule. We talked about it a couple of times. Cherokee Friday night. We'll have it here on the Franklin Panther Sports Network, YouTube Live, Facebook Live. And then next Friday against Brevard here at the Den. YouTube Live, Facebook Live. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like our Facebook page. Share our post, our live feed right now on Facebook. Share it on your page. Share it onto wherever you'd like. Get it out there so folks can watch Panther basketball. Got a good one going here between two mountain rivals. Stiles, three. Got it. Kellen Stiles from beyond the arc.
Everybody's doing what they do.
Turner, cross-court pass. Williamson thought about a three. Now a running shot for Luke Williamson wouldn't fall. Chad Wilson with a rebound and a foul coming up on Tuscola as Luke Williamson will bump Wilson. That will be the 8th team foul. 1-1 for Chad Wilson with 52 seconds left. Soroka going to check in. Hartbarger takes a seat for Coach Doug Clemens. Front end missed. 50 seconds left. Mountaineers pushed. Bradford gets double teamed. Travels with it.
Good call. Good defense right there. What they're doing with Bradford is they're loading to the ball. They're not letting them have any easy spins, any airspace, and that's smart for the Panthers because usually the Panthers play. They're in a zone, but we noticed that last game they ended the game playing man.
McClure left of the elbow. .20 seconds left. First half of action. It's been an eventful one. Bryson gets caught up. Floater wouldn't fall for Reed. Rebound McClure. 6 seconds left. McClure. Three. Krupe. That's going to do it. Halftime here at the Panther Den. And the boys varsity finds Franklin up by 11, 30-19 over the Mountaineers. Head into the locker room, talk things over. We'll take a break here. Come back, we'll talk things over. Stats analysis will get you set for that third quarter coming up in just a few moments. Haven't even started rolling the clock. Now they do. About 10 minutes away from the beginning of the third quarter. Hang with us across YouTube Live and Facebook Live. You're locked into the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till
This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in North Carolina. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association and the North Carolina Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to the Panther Den as you see the half-court shooting contest going on here at the break of the boys varsity. 30-19 at the break, 11-point advantage. But if you just tuned in, it's been a back and forth affair. And in fact, this is one of the biggest leads that Franklin has had in this ball game. A little heated to begin things. Franklin had 7 fouls before the end of the first quarter. And Trey Penland picked up 3 of those 7 and had to take a seat. Krupe came in for him and played a good portion of that first half. Saw the Panthers play some pretty stout defense on the state's leading scorer, at least average leading scorer, Nate Bradford.
Right. And
kind of neutralized him.
Yeah,
really.
They did. And what they did to start with, they smothered him. They didn't let him catch it. And that's usually how you stop a prolific scorer, is don't let him catch the ball. And then from there, they didn't let him catch the ball. Trey Penland got 2 quick fouls. They switched and put Krupe in. They were still doing it for maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. Then they went to something that was made famous last NBA Finals by the Toronto Raptors, which they were playing a triangle and 2. And they had the 2 people were playing man-to-man. They were playing man-to-man on Nate Bradford and Coleman Bryson. And the other 3 players were in a zone. We're in a triangle zone. And they did that for, I think, the last 4 minutes of that first half. So that's actually what's been happening. I don't think Nate Bradford's even had that many shots. He hasn't even had like attempts. So that's a good thing, just, keeping the ball out of his hands.
Yep, you can't score if you're not attempting shots. Averaging 39 points coming into this one.
Right. And right now, I think he has, let me check. He has 4 points right now.
Wow.
4 points.
I would say that you're neutralizing
a
player that's coming in averaging 39 points a game.
I tell you what, you'd be neutralizing if he had 20 right now. You'd be 19. But 4 is an outstanding job by the Panthers all the way around, because it's not just one person when you're trying to guard a great player. It's usually a whole team, a host of folks that get it to where he can't do anything.
Here come the Panther varsity boys out of the locker room. That's the cheer you hear, and you can see it on screen to the left of us. And they'll come out, warm up. We'll get to third quarter action, just about 4 minutes or so. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and we'll tip off the third quarter. Hang with us on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. You're locked into the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls and walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or a hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8, Monday through Saturday.
Coach Trace Rogers with Franklin High School basketball.
Joe Lamb, freshman.
Grant Adams, sophomore.
Devin Blackburn, sophomore.
Caleb Pedia, sophomore.
Joshua Zorner, freshman.
Dawson Green, sophomore.
Chris McGuire, sophomore.
Luke Van Hook, freshman.
Seth Jacobs, sophomore.
Cal Drake, freshman.
Keegan Pollock, sophomore.
Trent Ledford, sophomore.
Bradley Stiles, sophomore.
Parker Cade, freshman.
Braden Watts, freshman.
Ty Hanley, freshman.
There's the JV boys introducing themselves. And good news on the JV front, as you see scrolling at the bottom of the screen. JV boys able to defeat Tuscola tonight. The JV girls did not have a game against Tuscola tonight. They'll be in action on Friday. Everybody will be in action on Friday. JV girls and boys, varsity girls and boys against the Cherokee Braves here at the Panther Den. That's our next broadcast here on the Franklin Panthers Sports Network, YouTube Live and Facebook Live. You can find us on either of those platforms. If you don't have YouTube, if you don't have Facebook, either or, you can find us. At the break, 30-19. Franklin on top of the Tuscola Mountaineers in an entertaining first half of action. Seemed to settle down there in that second quarter. A lot of fouls in the first quarter.
Right.
Maybe even had a double foul, which you rarely see.
Yes, and it's an interesting game just because, you know, it's everyone, they know each other, and they kind of know what each team knew what was going to happen. Because I know Tuscola, with having Nate Bradford on their team, they understand that, you know, this is what is going to happen. They're going to, you know, they're going to see boxing ones, triangle and twos, different things like that to kind of throw Nate off, get him off his rhythm. And they were successful in that first half. Now they have to make sure they don't relax, because I've seen it before. A guy that can do it, that he gets into it, and next thing you know, he'll rattle off his average. And that would be disastrous in the second half.
11-point advantage as Franklin will have the basketball to begin the third quarter. Isaiah Johns swings it over to Griffin Green, now to Penland, who's playing with 3 fouls, back after sitting out most of that first half. Shot from beyond the arc from Green would not fall. Rebound Bryson, and his pass intercepted. Green off to Wilson.
Good pass. Good steal, good move, good pass. Scoring easy baskets is big.
Great way to begin the third quarter as that one is knocked out of bounds. Bryson to trigger. We've got a whistle away from the ball.
Trey Penland already.
Oh, man. Penland going to pick up his 4th.
Coach has said that's okay. Coach has left him
out
there.
Coach Clemens is like, ah.
Yeah, just stay out there.
In it goes. Shot blocked. Isaiah Johns off to the races. Blocking foul coming up on the Mountaineers. They're going to whistle that one on Skip Moss.
And this is a pretty good start right here for the Panthers.
Isaiah Johns at the line. First one good. And couldn't get the roll. Rebound though. McClure saves it into the hands of Wilson. 3. Got it. Chad Wilson from beyond the arc. The trifecta extends that Panther lead, 36-19.
And he's playing great defense.
Double team. Oof. Bryson goes up, and we've got a whistle and a foul. Who are they going to whistle this one on? Griffin Green going to pick up his 3rd.
Yes, but that was a tough move by Bryson right there. He kept his pivot alive, pivot around, and was able to put that off the glass after he got hit.
At the line will be Coleman Bryson, the sophomore. Can't hit the first. Well, that's right. He did hit the shot.
Right.
My mistake. The only and one situation. Only free throw. Isaiah Johns gives it up to Green. Now feeds McClure. McClure in and out. He's had a couple like that tonight.
Yes, he has.
Bryson going to get fouled by Chad Wilson. He'll be back at the line.
And even though the pace of this game, you know, isn't lending to a 70 to 80 victory or something like that, both teams win their opportunistic runners. So what's going to happen is if they see some people running, they're going to throw that ball out and they're going to try to get an easy one.
Got the second.
A little bit of pressure by the Mountaineers.
Johns.
Looks like it's man-to-man, so.
Now McClure trying to get it up court. Into the corner, Isaiah. Drives in, lost control. Three up, Turner got it. Trent Turner from beyond the arc. He's hit a couple tonight. Is racing down court, Griffin Green. Feeds McClure, and it's knocked out of his hands. Johns into McClure. He was so wide open, he was shocked.
Realize it, yes.
He looked around. Nobody's home. I can just go up and
finger
finger roll this one. 38-26, 12-point advantage. Bryson has it high up top. Into the corner it goes. Turner drives in. And a blocking foul got to be whistled on Isaiah Johns.
Yeah, that was a close one. That's why it took so long for him to call it, because he didn't know, should I call it? Should not call it. But even though it looked like Isaiah Johns was there for maybe 3 seconds.
That's Isaiah Johns' third foul, fourth one so far this half. And foul trouble is starting to become an issue for Coach Doug Clemens.
And on that block charge, call, my cue is usually if the player hits the other player right dead in the chest, it's probably a charge.
Turner at the line. 10-point advantage now. Press Coach Messer and the Mountaineers. Panthers break it. Griffin Green into the corner. McClure. An attack. Underneath. Reverse. Off the glass.
And that's where Miles can is a little bit different. Everyone kind of figures him as a low post back to the basket banger, but he's actually a finesse player.
Very agile. Moss couldn't get the three ball to go. Johns attempts and hits. The three up and good. Isaiah Johns, 43-28. Panthers' biggest lead of the night.
Has to be 5 seconds.
And there's the 5-second call. Fans below us were calling for it, and eventually the official blew his whistle. Tyson Williamson check in for Coach Nathan Messer and the Tuscola Mountaineers. 4:46 to go, third quarter. Trey Pentland with 4 fouls. He'll get it in. Griffin Green working on Williamson. Over to Johns. Finds Wilson up high, back to Johns. 4:30 remaining. High pass into McClure off the glass.
And right there, what happened is Bradford got switched on to Miles.
3, Williamson.
And even though Bradford is taller than Miles, they threw it over. He fronted him. They threw it over to him for the easy basket.
Turner with it briefly, finds Tice. Over to Williamson. Feeding Tice in the paint, well off the mark. There to follow there. Trent Turner with the rebound and the stick back. We've got a whistle and a timeout on the floor. It's going to be a full timeout called by Coach Messer and the Tuscola Mountaineers. A second under 4 to play, third quarter. We'll take a break. Back to the Panther Den right after this. Welcome back, as we've had an interesting ball game here at the Den tonight. Glad that you're with us. Boys varsity, 15-point advantage for the Panthers of Franklin over the Mountaineers of Tuscola from Waynesville, North Carolina. Both these two teams, the players know each other from playing in community league and travel ball.
And the funny thing is, I just realized on Saturday we play at Waynesville. The Franklin travel goes and play at Waynesville. So the fans here are going to get it. They're going to be, this is starting the week off.
Isaiah Johns over to Penland. Lost control. Or was it a shot? It almost went in.
Sometimes, I tell you what, it's always better to be lucky than good.
That's true.
Always.
Johns looks to get it in. Bounce pass to Penland off the glass. Nate Bradford holds it high, kicks it over. Turner, 3. Penland with the rebound. Even playing with 4 fouls, he is very aggressive. Green gets blocked.
Ooh, but he was going in for it. That was good right there.
Bradford gets blocked from behind, but they're going to whistle a foul. I was waiting to see if it was a traveling violation. It looked like he spun a couple of times. The fans think that it was a traveling call.
Yeah, it was like the other ones. He did travel. He traveled, and it was actually a good block. It was about the same contact that was on the one when Griffin Green just stood right there.
Johns picks up the foul, his 3rd, 5th on Franklin. First shot good by Nate Bradford. Stiles going to check in for Johns. Now that was his 4th, actually. They just put it up on the board. Johns, 4 fouls, takes a seat.
Nate only has 6 points right now.
Averaging 39 fans coming into this one. Highest average in the state for a single player. Stiles' 3-ball wouldn't fall. Saves it somehow into the hands of Wilson. And Wilson going to turn it over. Bryson over to Bradford. Fonz Williamson, who attempts, can't hit. Out of bounds. Over to the Panthers with 2:50 to go, 3rd quarter.
This is a well-played high school basketball game right now on both ends.
You're seeing good defense, pretty good offense. Stiles into the corner. Trey Penland. Back to Kellen. Green backs it out. 2:30 remaining, draining some clock. 3rd quarter. Wilson to the hole. Blocked. Foul on Bradford. Nate Bradford thought he got all ball.
And that was a good job by Chad. Chad being, let's see how tall Chad is. Chad
6
is
foot.
6 foot, but that's generous right there. But Chad can, I believe his vertical is like 38 or something like that. He can dunk. So right there, all he did was he jumped as high as he could and kind of jumped into Bradford a little bit and got that foul.
Got the body.
Yes.
Got the body blocked.
And that's the 3rd on Bradford.
Yeah, 3rd whistled on Bradford. The 2nd shot by Wilson will hit the bottom of the net. Trey Woodard going to check in for Wilson as he takes a seat, playing with 3 fouls. So you've got Isaiah Johns with 4 fouls. You've got Wilson with 3. You got Penland with 4. And I believe there's another player with 3 fouls. Bradford got it from the top of the key.
And that's what you don't. You don't want to let him see the ball go in.
2 minutes left, 3rd quarter. Green into the corner. Trey Penland. Draining more clock here. Coach Clemens wants to slow it down. Ball movement. 90 seconds left. And a whistle and a foul, some contact.
Right.
Trent Turner working on Styles.
And for the fans that went to Tuscola last year and watched this game last year, you would remember that same offense. That's the same offense they did for the entire game. They did that little game. They were trying to cut down the possessions of the game, and that they're very good at it. This is one of the best high school teams I've seen that will stay in it for as long as they do.
Stall ball.
Yes.
Played some stall ball. That foul on Coleman Bryson, his second. Fourth on Tuscola. In it goes to Miles McClure. Saved by Trey Woodard. Down to 70 seconds left, third quarter. Griffin Green attacks, running. Couldn't get the roll. Nice pass. Ephraim Tice will get the bucket. Assist from Bradford. Down court Woodard, and it's too tough for Trey. 49 seconds left.
On that one, he saw him late. He was open early, but he threw it late.
Turner out to Bradford. Turner thought about a three. He's hit a couple in this game. Over to Bryson. Cross-court pass. Williamson had it, gave it up to Tice. Tice shot blocked by McClure, and he hits the deck. That'll be a traveling violation.
Good help defense in there, right, for the Panthers.
25.7 seconds left, third quarter. And it goes to Green. Bonds McClure. McClure gets fouled. He'll be at the line. 20 seconds left, third quarter. Who is this one going to go against? Bryson. It's his third. McClure at the line, got the roll with the first. He'll get one more. Is Seth Krupe going to check in? Trey Penland will not take a seat. It's going to be Griffin Green taking a seat. Johns will check in if he can make this shot, and he can't. Radford, with 18 seconds left. Bryson cutting to the hole. It's knocked away off of Mountaineer. 12 seconds, third quarter. Johns checks in. And Woodard takes a seat. The final 12.9 third quarter. 12-point lead. Press by Coach Messer. Krupe races down court. Over to Johns. Krupe with 5 seconds. Fadeaway jumper, no. 2 seconds. Bryson at the buzzer. Tuscola wanted a foul. Oh, there was a foul.
I think did he call it?
Yes, he did.
He did call it. He called it.
So Penland picks up his fifth foul. It was a three-pointer, so three shots at the buzzer. There's no time left on the clock. Yeah, Coleman Bryson for three at the line.
Yeah, that's one as a player that you have to kind of know that you have 4 fouls and know how valuable you are to your team and kind of let it go.
Well, he can't hit. Missed 2 of them.
And like those couple times I played against Kevin Garnett, he said, ball don't lie.
Got the third to go. Fourth quarter coming up. Hang with us across YouTube Live and Facebook Live. You're locked into the Franklin Panthers Sports Network.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
All right, welcome back. 8 minutes left An 11-point lead for the Panthers. Stayed double digits throughout that third quarter, Tony.
Yes.
But as we head down the stretch, you wonder about the foul trouble. Penland fouled out at the end of the third quarter on that 3 ball that they called the foul as the horn sounded. You've got a bunch of players that are on the verge. If you're Doug Clemens.
Right. And what he's telling them to do is keep doing what you're doing. Because how coach is probably playing this, he has other people on the bench. He has enough fouls. So that's where oh, my goodness.
4 seconds into this one, a whistle and a foul away from the ball. 1-and-1 coming up.
Yes, 1-and-1.
17 foul on Franklin. That one's going to be on Seth Krupe. Krupe.
And that definitely isn't what Coach Clemens wanted him to do.
Will pick up the foul, and yeah, he got a nice talking to.
Right. And just like I said before, that's one thing you don't want to see. You don't want him to see, because fourth quarter is usually where scores really take over.
Bradford hits both,
and he's seen the ball go in early.
Second foul on Seth Krupe. Griffin Green into the front court, guarded by Trent Turner. High pass over to Stiles, and he cannot secure it. Non-point advantage for Franklin. Turner. Trent Turner cuts into the lead. Down to 7. Trouble in the backcourt. Timeout. Coach Doug Clemens has seen enough.
Yes.
He wants to talk it over. 7:29 to go in the fourth. 49-42. Franklin with the advantage, but some trouble. Full timeout. We'll take one. Back to the Panther Den right after this. Coach Clemens settling down his troops as we begin the fourth quarter. Right. 4 quick points for the Mountaineers. Out of the timeout, Franklin has the basketball.
And it was 4 easy baskets. That's why Coach Clemens was so upset, because the Mountaineers didn't even have to work for those.
And it goes to Stiles. Pressure getting jacked up a notch. Jump ball, possession arrow is to Franklin.
And right there, the Panthers have to understand that even though it looks like the same thing, it might not be the same thing. Because right there, instead of peeling back, they decide to press. They decide to trap.
John's going to push it. Wilson got it blocked by Bradford. 7:08 to go. Bradford backing in, kicking it out. Tice for 3. Rebound Turner underneath, wide open Williamson. And all of a sudden it's just a 5-point advantage. It was 11 to begin this fourth quarter. Tuscola wanted a traveling violation. Off it goes to Wilson. Wilson high off the glass. Bradford couldn't convert. Foul though. Krupe or McClure, who are they going to give it to?
Krupe.
Krupe's going to pick up his 3rd. 18 foul. 2 shots for the state's per game leading scorer, Nate Bradford.
And right now he has
first shot is up and good.
9 points now.
Well below his average, to say the least.
Yes.
39 his average coming into this one.
But you can tell by that stroke that he, if he gets a little room, he might turn it on.
Johns gets double teamed in the backcourt. Off it goes to McClure. Krupe for three. Partially blocked.
See it.
Krupe harassing Bradford. Into the corner, three. Off the mark. Rebound. Picked up by the Mountaineers. Tice thought about a three. Kicks it over to Bryson. Coleman finds a cutting Tice. Blocked by McClure. And he throws it away.
Good defense right there by Miles McClure. Because that would have cut it to two. Oh, wait, three. That would have cut it to three right there. Somebody go long. Oh, okay.
Griffin Green is going to check in. Chad Wilson, nope, not going to be Wilson. It's going to be Seth Krupe that will take a seat for Coach Doug Clemens. Griffin Green brings it up. Over to Johns. Johns triple team. Somehow gets it out of there. Green tries to back down. Alphonse Johns up top over to Kellen Stiles. Stiles feeds, knocked away, picked up. Chad Wilson. Running shot, Chad Wilson.
Chad knows how to do a couple of things very well. And that's one, put the ball in the basket.
Turner up high. Bryson. High pass into the corner. Trent Turner, three. In and out. Rebound, Miles McClure. Been big on the boards here in the fourth quarter.
Yes, he has.
Stiles, trouble. Breaks it. Johns thought about it. Gives it up. McClure. Green for three. Knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Isaiah Johns.
And that was a good job by Isaiah Johns to knock that out of bounds. So they didn't. So because a three-pointer from the corner usually starts a fast break, and they weren't able to get to secure that. So there was no fast break.
Bradford had it. He got fouled. Is that going to be Johns? It looks like it will be his fifth. Bradford will be at the line for 1-1, I believe. They say he was in the act of shooting. Woodard will check in. Officials don't understand that Johns fouled out. Now they understand. They wouldn't let Woodard come in. It is going to be a 1-1 for Nate Bradford. Got the front end.
And they just have to be ready for that pressure to get it in, get it up. If it's an easy basket, take an easy one.
Lane violation on Tuscola. Wave off the basket.
Now be ready for the pressure. If it's an easy one, take the easy basket.
Press getting set up by Coach Nathan Messer and the Mountaineers as McClure gets it into Green. He's going to be double teamed. Over goes to McClure. Into the corner, Woodard. 2-point bucket wouldn't fall just inside the arc. Green with the rebound and a stick back.
Good rebounding by everyone involved.
Green gonna pick up, I believe, his fourth as he bumps Bradford.
I can tell you this, Bradford is good at, he's good at taking a little bit of contact and making it look like he got hit with a right hook.
That's actually looks like going to be the fifth foul. No, it is going to be the fourth. Okay, they put it up on, yeah. That was 4 or 5 on Green. 2 shots, 10th team foul. First one up and good. Double bonus the rest of the way for Tuscola.
And like I mentioned earlier in the game, a scorer, usually scorers, you see people that have 30, 40, 50 points, they shot a lot of free throws. And he shot a lot of free throws today.
Green with the rebound. Styles finds Woodard. 4:15 left. Styles has it knocked away by Bradford. Down to Turner. Blocked out of there. More great defense.
Several blocks.
Williamson gets it in. Turner feeds Tice. Back it goes to Turner. 4 minutes left here in the fourth. Jumper behind Turner at the free throw line. Got it to go. The junior, 6-1, timeout. Coach Nathan Messer wants to talk it over. Full timeout for the Mountaineers. So we'll take one with 3:53 to go in the fourth. 55-50. Stay with us across the Franklin Panther Sports Network. Coming down to the wire as a lot of games have for the 7-1 Franklin Panthers. Varsity boys have been Cardiac Cats. This one's coming down to the wire. 4-4 the Mountaineers. And we've got a foul on the inbounds pass. Ephraim Tice looks like he'll pick it up. The senior for Coach Nathan Messer. 16 foul on the Mountaineers. So no shots here. Once again, McClure to get it in. Into Wilson. Now McClure races up court. And he'll be fouled. So Ephraim Tice picks up 2 quick ones. That's his 4th. 17 foul, 1-1 for Miles McClure.
That kind of evens up the playing field a little bit. Both teams in the bonus, one in the double bonus. That's bigger. That's bigger than it seems. Just because now every time anybody fouls, they're going to be shooting.
Got the roll on the second. And a whistle and a timeout on the floor. Coach Doug Plemons wants to talk it over. So we will take a break. Don't miss any of the rest of this 3 minutes and 44 seconds. It's coming down to the wire here at the Den.
Chad has 19.
57-50. Tuscola trails your Panthers by 7. We'll get some quick stats here as we've got Chelsea McGuire, who is helping us out.
She's doing a great job too.
Keeping stats. Your personal assistant tonight. And we were talking in the break. How many does Chad Wilson have?
Chad Wilson has 16 right now. 16 big points, and Miles McClure has, I believe, 13, 14.
Bradford got the bucket in the paint to cut the Panther lead to 5. Styles draws a foul. 1-1 coming up for Kellen Styles. And looks like Ephraim Tice is going to foul out of this ball game. So both teams have had a player foul out.
And at this point in time, with a 5-point lead, you're basically salting it away if you can, knock down these free throws.
It's a lot of time, Tony. 3:30 left.
Yes.
It's not talking about salting anything away yet. And he missed the front end, but Trey Woodard, the Mountaineers, thought it was a two-shot foul. I think the official may have said it was a two-shot foul. Now some discussion. The officials will decide. What? Coach Clemens wants an explanation.
The official, I think the one official actually fell asleep. And because none of the players moved, that's why he called it.
So Franklin's got the basketball. And it goes to Green. Can't get it to go. Rebound, McClure. Skies and hits. 3:17 to go. Bradford 3. Wouldn't fall. Rebound, Tuscola. Bryson goes up and gets the bucket. Coleman Bryson makes it a 59-54. Panther advantage. Approaching 3 minutes left. Wilson has it knocked away. Picked up by Bradford. Down to Moss. His pass knocked away. McClure picks it up. McClure lost control. Last touch by Tuscola. 2:48 left, fourth quarter.
And that's good pace right there. Good back and forth by both teams.
Griffin Green finds Wilson. They'll swing it around to Kellen Stiles. Draining some clock now, Tony.
Yes, they are. And I can tell you, they're one of the best at it.
Woodard had a lane to the hole. He decided against it. 2:14 to go. Woodard now. Finger roll, wouldn't fall. Rebound, Turner. Check that, Bradford. Bradford gets fouled. He'll be at the line for 2 shots.
And Bradford, as you can tell, is very skilled. Very skilled.
Woodard picks up the foul, his first.
Cut this to a 4-point game.
Second shot. Carter Worley checks in for Coach Messer. Press. Trouble. Over to McClure. McClure to Green. Into the corner, Woodard. Draining more clock now. And he throws it away. Turner. Offensive foul.
Kellen Stiles, another charge.
Trent Turner.
I tell you what, it's another milkshake.
He'll pick up his third foul. You may have to tell him that milkshakes have left the city limits. This Dairy Queen shut down. I don't know.
Once he gets to 10, he gets a steak. So that's
Seth Krupe feeds McClure. Gets stripped. Turner over to Bryson. We've got a whistle, and I don't know exactly what that official saw.
Called a foul on Chad. I don't know. They both had the ball. So.
Chad Wilson, that'll be his second. Luke Williamson at the line. Both teams over the limit. Double bonus the rest of the way as the first shot is up and good, and just a 3-point game. McClure with 1:26 left. Green into the front court. Dangerous pass. Last touch by Styles. Tuscola with a chance to tie with a 3. Minute 19 left, fourth quarter. Three up, good. We're tied at 59. Nate Bradford. He's been quiet.
Oh, yeah.
But he hit a big shot with 70 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 59 all as we head to break across the Franklin Panthers Sports Network.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
Welcome back. High drama, as we see each and every night, it seems. Cardiac Cats tied at 59. Franklin had a double-digit lead at the break, double-digit lead for a good portion of the third quarter, but it's gotten close here in the fourth, and a big three-pointer by Nate Bradford has tied up this ball game.
And that's a big shot because he knew he was going to take the shot. Everyone in the building knew that he was going to take the shot, and he still made it.
McClure to get it in, does to Wilson. Into the front court, Green. Griffin Green for 3. Got it! Green says, I'll answer. The state's leading scorer. 51 seconds left. 3 ball up, no good. McClure on the deck, tie up. Nope, a foul. A foul whistled on Tuscola. 2 shots on the other end. Going against Trent Turner. 4th on Turner. Chad Wilson will be at the line for a couple of free throw shots, and to say these are critical is an understatement. Got the first.
Play some solid defense.
Got the second. Another 3, Bryson. He can't convert. Bodies on the floor. Rebound was secured by Green. And they're going to sort this one out.
They call that on he called that on Miles.
Wow. 37.4 seconds left. McClure picks up the foul. 2 shots for Trent Turner.
Wow. Hopefully he goes back and watches this film because there was nothing there.
2 whistled against McClure. Shot no good. And we've seen Miles get into foul trouble early in games.
Right.
You've got to give him a lot of credit tonight. Only 2 fouls and a very
exactly
rough and tumble. As you can see, ball game, a lot of bodies bumping out there. Another foul coming up on Tuscola. Turner, is that going to be the victim? Yes, he's going to get whistled with his 5th. Trent Turner going to take a seat. Second Mountaineer to foul out. Green couldn't convert on the first. He'll get 1 more. 34.6 seconds left. Timeout. Coach Doug Clemens.
Now the Panthers call.
We'll talk it over. We will keep it here. Don't want to miss the end of this one. As we've got more basketball action for you fans, here's the schedule of the Franklin Panther Sports Network. If you haven't already, like our Facebook page, share our post. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is the Franklin Panther Sports Network. Search for it, subscribe to it, subscribe to both. Follow us, like us, subscribe. Friday night, big one here at the Den. Cherokee will come a-calling. The only loss the boys varsity has suffered this season was at the hands of the Cherokee Braves on the reservation. A couple of weeks back, Brevard conference action at home begins Friday, January 10th. And you see the rest of the schedule here on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. George Young along with Tony Christie and our stat girl, Chelsea McGuire. 34.6 seconds left, and a fantastic FPSN crew. Coming down to the final seconds. Bradford double teamed up top. Gives it up to Bryson. Kicks it out. 3. Williamson. Got it. Luke Williamson nails a trifecta. 22.3 left. Ain't over yet, fans. 65-62. Panthers by 3, and it's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take one. Back right after this. Fans getting their money's worth here at the Den and this boys varsity. If you just tuned in, girls varsity able to win by 20 in the varsity opener. 53-33 was the final in that one, and the boys varsity trying to make it a clean sweep here tonight. McClure will be the trigger man out of the timeout. Foul going to be whistled on Skip Moss. It'll be his second. And that's going to send Stiles to the line. Can't hit the first. They'll get one more. Door's still open. Chance to tie with a 3. Bradford kicks it over. 3 to tie. Off the mark, no good. Rebound secured by McClure. 8 seconds left, and he's fouled.
That was a great rebound by Miles. He's been big on the boards today.
Really has. That's going to be Skip Moss's 3rd foul. 2 shots from McClure, and again, chance to, as you said, with 4 minutes left, salt this game away. You can definitely do it here. And he hit the first. That's a big one.
You can start salting away in the first quarter. You're making your free throws.
I like a little pepper and salt sometimes. A little seasoning. Missed the second. Bradford at the buzzer. Got it.
Let's let it go.
That'll do
Let's
it.
let the ball go.
Panthers win. 66-65, the final over the Tuscola Mountaineers. And they're the fans standing and cheering. A thriller. They reset the scoreboard.
Quick.
Very quick.
66-65. We got it right here. Our little scoreboard.
There's the final. 66-65 in a thriller. It's pretty much going to wrap up our coverage here on the Franklin Panther Sports Network. I want to thank our camera folks. We had Cooper Bailey. He had those great shots of the fans at the end of the game. Also, Ryan Gillig on cameras. Clinton Taylor running cameras, and Ben Walker, executive producer, on controls, flipping the switches for us. Thanks to Chelsea McGuire running stats for us.
Yes.
And before we go, you want to check the stat line. So we really harped on that, Tony, to begin the ball game.
Yes.
The fact that you had the state's average leading scorer per game, Nate Bradford, coming into this one, able to neutralize him for a good portion of this ball game. He came alive though there in the fourth quarter.
Yes, and he had 4 at halftime and ended with 21. So they did a great job, absolute great job. If you can hold someone to half what they average, you're doing a great job as a team. It wasn't just one individual person. It was everyone that came collectively together to stop him and Bryson. Bryson had 9. So their 2 top scorers were held, significantly underneath their averages.
All right, it's going to wrap it up. Back on the air coming up Friday night, 6:30, girls varsity. 8 o'clock, boys varsity against the Cherokee Braves here on the Franklin Panther Sports Network, YouTube Live and Facebook Live. Appreciate everybody tuning in. For all involved, for Tony Christie, I'm George Young. So long, everybody.